private jets, a personal amusement park, fans screaming everywhere he went, but also loneliness, controversy, and a life full of secrets. This is the unbelievable lifestyle of Michael Jackson, childhood and early fame. Michael Jackson wasn't born into luxury or fame. He was born into a modest family in Gary, Indiana, where life was far from glamorous. From a very young age, Michael showed extraordinary talent. While most children were busy playing with friends or going to school, his life was already different. He became the lead singer of the Jackson 5 at just 5 years old. His days were filled with rehearsals, strict discipline, and constant pressure to perform perfectly. Under the guidance of his father, rehearsals could last for hours, pushing him to become better every single day. Soon, the group began touring across cities, performing night after night in front of massive audiences. The stage became his second home. Bright lights, loud crowds, and endless travel replaced a normal childhood. While other kids were enjoying their freedom, Michael was working like a professional entertainer. There were no normal school days, no simple childhood moments, only music, performance, and responsibility. Despite the challenges, this intense early experience shaped him into a perfectionist artist. It built the foundation of his legendary career and helped him develop the skills that would later make him the king of pop. But at the same time, this early fame came with a hidden cost, a childhood he never truly got to live. This is where the story of Michael Jackson truly begins. Rise to global superstar. When Michael Jackson released the legendary album Thriller, everything changed. Not just for him, but for the entire music industry. This wasn't just another hit album. It was a cultural explosion. With groundbreaking songs, cinematic music videos, and unmatched creativity, Thriller quickly became the best-selling album of all time, reaching millions of people across the globe. Overnight, Michael Jackson transformed from a successful artist into a global phenomenon. His music was everywhere, on radios, TVs, and in every corner of the world. Fans from different countries, cultures, and languages connected through his sound. Concerts turned into massive events, with thousands of fans screaming his name, creating an energy never seen before. With this level of fame came a dramatic shift in his lifestyle. Michael now lived in luxury beyond imagination. He owned massive homes filled with art, creativity, and privacy, a complete contrast to his earlier life. Traveling also changed. Commercial flights were replaced by private jets, allowing him to move across countries in ultimate comfort and secrecy. But more than anything, it was the millions of fans worldwide that defined this era. Wherever he went, crowds followed. Airports, hotels, concerts. Every place turned into a spectacle. His presence alone could shut down entire cities. This phase marked the peak of his rise, a moment where talent met opportunity and an artist became a legend. Michael Jackson wasn't just famous anymore. He had become a global icon whose influence would never fade. Neverland Ranch life. One of the most fascinating and unusual chapters in the life of Michael Jackson was his creation of Neverland Ranch. More than just a home, it was a massive private estate designed to feel like a magical escape from reality. Inspired by the idea of childhood wonder, Neverland was unlike anything the world had ever seen. Spread across acres of land, the ranch featured roller coasters, a carousel, and amusement park rides, turning it into a personal theme park. There was also a zoo filled with exotic animals, from elephants to monkeys, giving the place an almost fantasy-like atmosphere. Inside, Michael built a private cinema, where he could watch films in complete comfort, away from the outside world. To visitors, Neverland felt like stepping into a dream, colorful, joyful, and full of imagination. Children were often invited, and the environment was designed to bring smiles and laughter. It wasn't just luxury. It was an attempt to create happiness in its purest form. But behind this magical world, many believed there was a deeper emotional reason. Michael Jackson had spent his childhood under intense pressure, performing from a very young age and missing out on a normal upbringing. Neverland, for him, seemed like a way to recreate the childhood he never truly experienced, a place where he could feel free, playful, and at peace. While some saw it as a symbol of creativity and generosity, others viewed it differently, questioning the need for such an isolated fantasy world. Regardless of perspective, Neverland Ranch remains one of the most iconic and mysterious parts of his life, a blend of wonder, escape, and emotion that continues to intrigue the world, fashion, and iconic style. When it comes to style, Michael Jackson wasn't just a celebrity following fashion trends. He was a trendsetter who redefined global pop culture. His lifestyle reflected not only luxury, but a deep sense of identity, creativity, and bold expression. Every outfit he wore told a story, and every appearance became a moment people would remember forever. One of his most recognizable fashion statements was the single glittering glove. It wasn't just an accessory, it became a symbol. Paired with his smooth dance moves, especially the legendary moonwalk, it created a visual identity that millions instantly recognized. It was simple, yet powerful. Then came his military-style jackets, often decorated with gold accents, badges, and sharp designs. These jackets gave him a royal, almost commanding presence on stage. He looked like a performer, a leader, and an icon all at once. His red jacket from Thriller became one of the most iconic outfits in music history. But his style wasn't just about clothes. It was about how he moved, how he performed, and how he presented himself. The moonwalk wasn't just a dance step. It was a cultural moment that shocked the world and became forever linked to his identity. Michael Jackson didn't wait for fashion to tell him what to wear. Instead, he created looks that others tried to copy. From stage outfits to street style, his influence spread across generations. In the end, his fashion choices proved one thing: true icons don't follow trends. They create them. And Michael Jackson did exactly that, leaving behind a legacy that still inspires artists, designers, and fans all over the world.
Controversies and struggles. Despite his unmatched success, Michael Jackson faced intense challenges. Fame brought constant media attention, with paparazzi following his every move. Over time, his changing appearance became a major topic of public speculation, leading to endless rumors and discussions. Controversies surrounded his personal life, putting him under global scrutiny. Even with millions of fans supporting him, the pressure of fame created emotional distance. Behind the spotlight, he often experienced deep loneliness. His story shows that even the biggest stars can struggle privately, proving that wealth and legacy. At his peak, Michael Jackson was one of the richest entertainers in the world. Even after his death, his music still generates millions. He changed music, dance, and pop culture forever.